Equalized by winning Inferno.
Here we go. It's Train, nap 3 of an absolute belter. WNV versus K23, China versus Kazakhstan. We are live on the pistol. WNV start CT. As K23 have gone. 3 men inside. 1 drop down the ladder and 1 wNv. Savage is the man stacked up on the birdhouse as he's going to look around for them. He's up there. They see him. They frag him. And we talked about this round being crucial for K23. And it may well prove to be. They get themselves 2 frags before ZY comes in, getting himself 1 back onto Adrian. K23 look a little bit, where do I go, what do I do? As ZY has caused confusion coming in through the through the trains as he makes his way forward now. Moo's got himself a frag, sorry, Reed has got himself the frag onto Moo. K23 all low on health, we're at 3 on 3. Bomb is with Beast, they're going to push it round through CT spawn and go in towards the lower site, which Virgo and Rita are waiting for. And now Anvik is out of the game. You can see him there. He's a mile away. He's got 6 points of health, admittedly, but he doesn't know what he's doing out there. We've seen these splits fall apart for K23 at times, and they've fallen apart now. They've gone on their own.
2 on 2.
Nichols got himself the frag onto Virgo, though, to pull it back. ZY is in that middle bomb site. Oh, coming through the Z hallways is Nickel now with the bomb site. Will rejoin. Anvik's got ZY. I can't believe I said it fell apart because it's come back. Reader's on their 6. Coming through the Z hallways now. Bomb down. And Reader's got to do it. 1 on 2 as he makes his way towards the back of the bomb train. He finds himself Nickel with a gun. And K23 have won the pistol round. And they've just taken the wind out of WNV sails.
And it looked early on as it would be a straightforward round for K23, then it slipped through their fingers. It looked like WNV had it when they went into CT spawn, which was a very, very dumb maneuver by K23, but they pulled it back in the end. And I think they were more lucky there than good, actually. But nevertheless, they have the round, and they're facing 5 saving Chinese players out there on the outer bomb side right now, making light work of them.
They're cleaning them out. Score updates from the Warcraft for you. Moon, a map down to Infi. Unbelievable stuff. There's another big thank you to Jacob for pinging those through to us. Happy has beaten Todd as well.
No drama in the first save round of what is going to be 2 save rounds for WNV. They want to have ZY with an op, so I'm pretty sure they're going to save, and they're all with USBs, so they are.
The only thing that interests me is that we've seen an all-action, all-guns-blazing CS where saving and conservation doesn't exist for either team. What effect that has on Train, it will be there for the taking. We saw WNV against Fnatic the other day on Train. WNV lost 16-14 to Fnatic on Train, so they do know how to mix it up with the best of them. But Small Boy is the last man standing for WNV on this round. And he's not standing anymore. Pistol round is converted. Now the fun begins.
Yep. And as everybody who's ever watched Counter-Strike knows, the 4th round is so important, Stuart. It sets the momentum, it sets the tone of the match, and it's also very, very important psychologically for either team. WNV will feel that they have to get back in the game. K23 will keep on rolling.
ZY has his AWP. He's sat at the back of the top bomb site. Savage is the man who's covering the inner bomb site with an M4. And so here we go. K23 make their push to ZY's site. We talk about the importance of him on this one because he's been so lethal with the AWP. Anvik has the bomb. He's going back down Ivy. May rotate it around. Not sure why. ZY down. Moo strikes. Huge round now. Huge opportunity. Savage about to come from the back though. Unless WNV can do something about it. Virgo's gone courtesy of Adrian. Moo's going to have Savage on his 6 any second now as the Adrian cleans out the site with the frag on the Small Boy. Run, Savage, run, and he's run the wrong way. He could have come down the stairwell and gone into the site and saved the day. Instead, he's gone all the way back to T-spawn, and it's going to be 4-0 K23.
Pretty straightforward rush into the outer bomb site right there. the key moment, as ever, was Mao's op duel with ZY. As he won that, the rest of WNV's defenses just caved. It fell apart completely. Savage now saving out a Colt, an M4, but they are chasing him.
They don't get him, he gets a frag onto Nickel. But well, boy oh boy. 4 rounds to nil. WNV moments ago were on cloud 9. Now they'll be lucky if they pick up 9 rounds.
And this should be 4 USPs and Savage's M4. Let's see if they can mix it up with this one, yeah.
Quick rush coming down through the white halls. As Beast is going to push through. Adrian leads the charge for them. He's met by Small Boy, but Adrian's been a real monster with his headshots. Has now moved, lies in wait. Adrian collects onto Savage.
And that's the M4 down.
And ZY is gone as well. And this is a K23 round. 5 rounds to nil. This is not, to state the unbelievably obvious, this is not good.
No, this is not good, but I'm pretty sure that WNV is going to be able to bounce back here in the next round.
You are full of faith for them, aren't you?
I am. Just mark my words. The next one is going to be a WNV round.
K23.
Solid play from them.
Keeping each other grounded.
And they are probably pissed as well at their Chinese opponents.
Far from happy, yes. As WNV did call that controversy earlier on.
As anyone who's ever competed knows, that is very annoying when someone calls a flash bug on you and you feel you haven't
and
grown
then
in.
You lose the map straight after as well.
Yep.
Never mind. As here we go. DY watching.
Savage is now playing the inner bomb side all by himself. But we have 3 players down Ivy.
And the bomb is there. Virgo pokes his head around the corner, says hello to Anvik, gets himself the opening frag, follows up with a nade, now looks to try and see what he can do. Saw someone hopping away at the back there, and it was Adrian and Nickel escaping with the bomb. As ZY and Virgo are there. Rita's been down by move. Beast gets himself the frag onto Virgo. WNV falling apart. Small Boy 1-2. Moo and Beast both go down. But this is not good stuff as Small Boy's out for the count. Savage drops Adrian and Nickel's going to come in. And here we go. Nickel is going to go up against Savage and win. ZY, who I've been thoroughly unimpressed with on train, needs to do something. Got to hit this shot. One shot to win it, and he misses. Savage is going to, Nickel is going to take him down. And K23 are 6 rounds up, and WNV are falling by the wayside. What is going on?
Oh, I hate to say it, but that was amazingly smart and clever play there by Nickel. I don't like to say that other people are smarter than me, but that was fantastic by him. He just waited Savage out, knew he would peek, took him down, and ZY so far not dominating with the AWP as we have been used to seeing.
I feel he's too aggressive with it. I feel he doesn't know what he wants to do with it. He wants to get every frag.
Yep, and they're buying, as a matter of fact.
Well, they kind of have to at 6 down.
Yep.
Here we go. They've got 1 frag, but they've lost 2. Virgo gets himself 1 back. ZY famises with Savage. And now it's all on Nickel. 1 versus 2.
Again.
90 points of health. Can he do it?
And
ZY may want Moo's AWP if he can find it.
And the bomb is loose as well.
As you can see it just to the left. Here we go. ZY is watching the Z hallway. Savage is on the other side. They're not actually by the bomb side at the moment. Nickel's coming around the back of the bomb train. ZY is in the Z hallways. He'll poke his head out and see the bomb in a second. Nickel looking directly where ZY is going to come from. Savage coming from the spawn entrance and towards the site. And Nickel may find himself in a sandwich here, or he may find himself the meat in that sandwich.
That was smart play again by Nickel. Those 1-on-2 situations on train are so difficult to master, Stuart, because there are so many angles, there are so many places to hide, and even though he guessed right this time as well, he could not put up the frag, and WNV are on the board finally here.
ZY is not with an AWP this round, I don't believe. Yes, he is. As he will go towards the Z hallways now with that AWP. Moo is watching down the inside, where Savage is his opposite number with an M4. And Moo wins the battle. This is schoolboy stuff from wNv. And they're falling apart. Here we go. In towards the bottom site. Adrian's pushed through. ZY does have the AWP, and he is in a commanding position here as Adrian and Moo will come their way, and it'll be an AWP off at the top here. Moo will...
misses again.
Virgo's got himself the frag onto wNv, which he needed. Inside come the players now towards the bottom entrance of this closed site. And Beast goes down, courtesy of Smallboy. Moo has to move. They're committed to going in because the bombs drop back, but Adrian and Nickel are already inside the site. ZY and Rita are dancing around with them. Smallboy may come from behind Moo here if he makes his way up the ladder. As Moo moves down with the bomb in towards the site, he charges on along. There's no sign of that AWP from ZY just yet. Nade's flying in his direction. He's going to put the bomb down. Smallboy's coming from behind. Rita's been dropped by Adrian. We're at a 3-on-3. Moo's going to try and hold on to this one with that AWP. ZY goes and dances around the trains. Hops his way back. He's looking for it. Adrian gets the frag onto Smallboy. Read like a book. And Nickel follows up. Oh, at the next page, it's ZY or bust for wNv. They are collapsing like a house of cards here on train, after what can only be described as one of the best matches you'll ever see of CS until this point. wNv are all over the shop. It's 7-1 now, and this is rubbish.
ZY finally connects with the AWP shot there. It's way too late. He takes down those two chasing him. He gets to save it out for the next round because their money situation now is completely reset. They don't have a nickel between them.
K23 do.
K23 have plenty.
And a nickel.
And a nickel.
You didn't get my pun the first time. I'll make sure you get it the second.
Thank you, Stuart.
Oh dear.
Here
Nickel
we go now.
Leads the charge down the inside. ZY is on that side with the AWP, but it's USPs for everybody else. ZY.
He guessed right, at least.
Needs to hit. Doesn't. Reloads. Goes for the second shot underneath the bomb train. Moo is with the AWP. They rotate the bomb back around. And they'll go straight out into the top site. wNv, quick on the rotation this time, have guessed right. As it'll be Smallboy to go down, followed by Savage. ZY and Virgo do connect with 2 frags. It's going to need a lot more than that, though. They've got an AK for their troubles, though. As they've got also K23 on low HP. They may be able to do something about this round. Beast, though, fully charged up. The bomb is in that top train yard with Anvik.
And Rita watching ZY's back.
They're set up nicely.
They are set up nicely.
One in Z hallway, ZY on the bomb train, and Rita watching the entrance point. But
more importantly, though, they've taken the initiative away.
Good frag, Anvik down. ZY now in control. Beast with the full health complement runs around the back and shut down by ZY. Ladies and gentlemen, the guy's connected to the server finally, but he's been down by Adrian, and it's Virgo versus Adrian for the round. And they are going to play dance around the pole. 15 seconds left on the clock. Adrian down. Would he have had enough time to get the bomb down regardless?
But that was maybe what wNv needed to get back into this game. They won a 4 USP round. They had 1 off between them, 4 USPs. Absolutely amazing play from them. And unfortunately, though, it looked like K23 lost some of their initiative there early on in the round. Instead of keep pushing forward, keep hitting those shots, they stopped, allowed wNv to get into position, and it hurt them in the end.
Yeah, important to remember that was a save round 1 for wNv, and they need that, and, well...
It's a partial buy now. Partial buy from K23.
wNv have to win these next 6 rounds. And then take the pistol, and then hope. Here we go. Nice little triple stack here, which works for Nickel. Gets the frag onto Virgo. Not quite the round of applause for when the Chinese team did it on Dust earlier. As now... wNv are a man down. A match with 2 triple stacks. How often have you seen that? As Moo's going to push through and get himself the frag onto Smallboy. Someone on wNv's got to go big or they're going to lose to a partial buy. They're going to lose to a partial buy.
They are going to lose to a partial buy.
On CT side.
ZY is running for his life. And he's completely surrounded as well. There is no way out. And that's it. 8 rounds for K23, 2 rounds for wNv.
This is terrible from wNv.
Yes. It was a really clever move there by K23 by doing that triple stack as well. What they did there was they noticed that Virgo, who's been playing solidly in the Ivy halls, has been throwing down the smoke, which makes it easier for him to catch anyone coming out of the smoke. So they boosted 3 persons on top of that smoke so he could see over, take down Virgo, who thought he was safe behind it. And we got another double stack here now to check out if you had pushed up players there in the inner bomb site. wNv now on a save round again. This time it has to be a mistake though.
It says ZY's got an AWP. We haven't seen him to confirm it. There has to be a mistake because he wouldn't have bought.
He is back there, so yeah, he has an AWP.
Okay, BSL, tell me why he's bought an AWP on a save round.
Well, he probably thinks that he's going to be able to take down 1 or 2 players and then either win the round for the team like the round before last or save out again.
Would you have done this?
Nope.
Moo strikes onto Savage. Nickel delivers onto Virgo. ZY is going to have to prove that purchase accurate right about now. As Rita goes down. 1 versus 5 at the moment. Why did he buy the AWP? K23 are flying here at 9-12.
We talked about earlier that K23 also needed to get like some rounds to give them a buffer for their CT half. I think they have that buffer and a half now with 9 rounds. It's a huge terrorist round from K23. And wNv needs to start playing again like they did at the latter part of the match on the Inferno. Here we go. Game on.
The fans find their voices to try and cheer them back on.
Mao taking down Small Boy here, opening things up.
For K23 again. Small Boy's been quiet after that first great map. CY with a Deagle, whilst the rest of his teams have Famuses.
And Rita is up on the tower, and Savage is going to get Beast.
Here we go, Fred comes in, Beast is gone, and Adrian's going to follow, and we're down to Anvik and Nickel now for K23. This Famus round may well do it for the side from China. Nickel is the last man, and he's gone. Famus Power saves the day.
Tremendous round from Rita there, taking down 3 players. Maybe that this was a little bit of a little sniver of daylight they needed to come back into this game.
Still live 1-0 to Infi in the other Warcraft game that's live at the moment. For your score updates. 9-3. The best wNv can hope for is 9-6. And I can't see that happening even at the moment.
Now if they lose this round again, their cash resources are depleted. Let's see what K23 does. Looks like they're moving towards inner.
I mean, are K23 doing anything good, special?
No, they're not doing anything special. They're just hitting their shots. Their strats are fairly ordinary at this point, but they're hitting their shots more than wNv, and as you know, that's all you need in Counter-Strike.
Well, here we go. ZY has his AWP. He's got Moo coming in his direction. The pusher is going to come into this site. The bomb is still down on the ground, though, some way off.
Showdown coming up.
ZY gets it! As Rita gets 2. wNv are going to pick up their crucial round here, and they've won 2 on a row for the first time on Train. It's 9-4.
Looks like wNv though are fancying these late rallies. They sort of just show up for the last 7 or 6 rounds of the map.
They have a fan base as they look to pull this one through. Apologies. Touch of verbal diarrhea there as we now charge on in towards the site. ZY opens up onto Anvik. That's more like it, ZY.
Block round here from K23. Should be easy frags. Virgo gets taken down though.
Rita delivers with 2. Make that 3. Make that 4. It's 9-5.
Looks like ZY found his aim again also with the AWP. He's been hitting his shots. And we talked about how instrumental that is for the Chinese. Now can they take this last round?
I reckon they'll do it. But at 9-6 at halftime. Your money's all on K23 at that point.
Yeah. They definitely put themselves into a very, very difficult situation here.
Here we go. Mu is lined up.
Oh, he wins the up battle once again.
And this is dangerous. ZY being crucial with the few picks that he's been getting. Adrian gets himself one back onto Savage, and this isn't going to be a WNV round unless one of the remaining three, i.e. Rita, goes big, because Small Boy and Virgo have been mere spectators in this game thus far, in this map thus far. The attack is going inside. They know that because they're all dead. Why WNV are all in the A-train yard, I'm lost.
That took way too long to figure out.
Mu strikes onto Rita and follows up onto Virgo. Now it's all on Small Boy, who's got a very small score at the moment because he's been weak in this half. It's 10-5 at halftime. This is bad news for Chinese fans.
Very solid terrorist play though by K23. I'm impressed with how they coped with the whole situation in which they lost Inferno, Stuart. Shows some grit there and a lot of heart as well on the count of the Kazakhstan team. WNV is going to have to pull out a great terrorist half in order to tie this game back up.
They're going to have to do something very, very special. As far as we know, coming up next for you is going to be the DNF finals, followed by the StarCraft quarterfinals, the Karam 3D finals, the Warcraft semifinals, StarCraft 3rd and 4th place, then more DNF, and then the Company of Heroes exhibitional on the main stage. But we are a long way behind schedule, boys and girls. It is, what, 2 o'clock, or later than 2 o'clock. It's coming up to 3 o'clock. This match has been going on since 11. We're live for the second half. And we are ready to rock and roll.
Small Boy heading into alley.
This round is unbelievably crucial.
They rushed. They rushed the outer side.
This is the CT map, and the T's need to pick this up. Virgo drops Anvik as WNV give their fans some hope. As they make their way across now, it's going to be Small Boy, Virgo, and Rita to try and do something for them. As WNV are going to go for this one once more. Mu is low on health, but wins the frag battle against Savage on top of that train. Now Virgo comes in with one onto Beast. It's Mu who'll get himself his second frag onto ZY, who set such high standards for himself on the first two matches, but has failed to deliver. Virgo gets finally the better of Mu before Nickel comes in. The two CTs are on top of that train as Adrian's low on health and gone. Nickel's the last man standing. Oh, Nickel took down Adrian before going down himself.
And he took out his teammate.
WNV have the lifeline they need. It's the pistol round on T. And if you believe in the Easter Bunny, then maybe you believe in WNV's comeback here.
I think we have about 4,000 people here who believe in the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, and WNV, Stuart.
Here we go. We're all set up at 10-6 to K23. As we have Rita taking a little bit of damage. And almost going down, but Savage and Virgo combine to pick up 2 frags. And WNV start positively here on the second round. Adrian and Mu are in the thick of things, but Anvik's gone.
Smart play by Virgo there, covering the flank.
Adrian pushes out from Zid hallways. Oh. Virgo takes down his teammate. Virgo's been awful in this map. CY finishes off Adrian though, and that'll be their second round. And it's now 10-7. And you have to feel actually that this all-action Counter-Strike that we've seen has actually impacted this game in a positive way for a map like Train.
Yeah.
It's evened it out a touch.
It has. It's going to be very exciting to see now in the fourth round when they can all buy what's going to go down. But for this round, this is a USP round again here from K23. ZY has his off.
You feel that fourth round is going to be a match-defining round.
Yes, you're absolutely right about that.
Rita lands himself one, ZY gets himself another. Both Savage and Rita were low on health though, but they've only 2 players left to finish up on. Adrian and Anvik as they charge through now. Anvik is at the back, has spied one, will escape with his life as the pair of them converge on the back of the bomb. Bomb planted. Small Boy and Savage watch it. Anvik drops Small Boy. Anvik last man standing.
100 health points though. Ouch. Not anymore.
BSL, you know, we've been casting together for too long and we're finishing off each other's sentences. And it's all on Anvik now. Can he go unbelievably huge or will he die? My thoughts are on the latter. Savage finishes Earn off. It's the match-defining round, the most important round now in this game for WNV. It is the 4th round. It is the CT's first bye round. And if WNV win this, then they do have a chance.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They'll force K23 to save another round, and they'll be halfway to their goal, Stuart.
Halfway. You just got to do it. Small, bite-sized steps.
Yep. Okay, let's see what happens here.
Adrian pushes out. Moo's been good with the AWP. So, ZY certainly has something to deal with. Virgo's gone out wide as Small Boy and Savage. They get 2 frags. WNV are alive to the sound of music here as Moo and Anvik have to hold on to that side. Moo goes down to ZY and ZY wins the battle of the AWPs. There's 2 players left up. It's Adrian and Anvik converging on the back of that bomb train, and now WNV put the bomb down. The pair of them hold each other's hands and say, "Hold me, I'm scared," because there are 5 very angry Chinese men ready to come hurtling towards them. They sit and spawn together, cold and frightened, but being charged down now as Anvik gets the frag onto Small Boy. WNV don't need to give these frags away. You can see why they chase them, because they know they'll force a save, but they don't need to give their own weapons away either.
Look at Virgo. He's not sure whether to go or not. He's very cautious.
Gonna go, ain't gonna die after getting 1 frag though.
That was solid play by Virgo there, taking 1 down. Means they have only 1 Colt between them here in what should be a save round for K23. And what happened there was basically WNV ran out there, took initiative just from the get-go, and picked up that first frag and never let go.
And they dropped Moo very early on.
Yes, that was also a key play.
One is battle, and he needs to keep doing that. This time they're going to mix it up. They've got 3 players going inside. Down the white hallway, ZY is watching their back, interestingly, for an AWP.
Yeah.
He could be out there fighting Adrian, who's peeking a touch. Virgo's lost some health as he pushed far too far up on the inner sight. And WNV have been caught out here. Their opponents know exactly where they are. Adrian's got the frag onto Savage, but he's gone down, courtesy of Small Boy. The rotation's on. It's going to be a 4-on-4 on the inner sight. Beast is in there under the bomb train. WNV are all low on health versus 4 fully healthed up players, barring Nickel, who's just lost a big chunk of health. Beast is going to get the frag onto ZY. How did he miss it? As ZY's in trouble, Anvik's going to turn this one around. Oh, wow. That's phenomenal from Anvik, but terrible from WNV to lose that round. Just when we were starting to believe.
It's phenomenal play there by K23. I don't know what WNV were doing though. They didn't check the spots properly enough. When you take a bomb site like that, lesson 1 is always check under those trains. Because if you don't, the Beast is hiding there. And he was.
This is different for Train. It's 11-9 to K23. Nickel picks up the frag onto Rita. This could be the beginning of the end for WNV.
They have the initiative again though. Anvik's in trouble.
Small Boy gets himself the frag onto Anvik after he fragged Virgo. We're 1 for 1. As there are 3 players left up on either side. As ZYZ climbs the stairs looking for Moo. And now ZY will park across. I keep calling him ZYZ, the mouse player. But trust me, it's ZY. He wouldn't want the mouse player the way they played this weekend, that's for sure. Oh. As ZY now is around.
And Beast is hiding underneath the train again. Let's see if they learned their lesson.
Savage is going to go there. Won't see Beast. Now he will, because he's come on out. And ZY gets the better of him, saves him as the bomb goes down. Good cover. Moo pokes his head out. He knows where ZY is.
A lovely team play there from ZY.
And Small Boy saves today with the frag there. Adrian's going to go down. And
What is going on?
This game defies belief. This game should be, 14-2, 13-2 on each side of
Over.
CT.
It should be over. They refuse to go down.
WNV keep fighting.
It looks like K23 are on a partial buy. I think I saw Anvik there with an M4. I see a Deagle.
Yeah, they do have one M4 for sure.
One Deagle, 2 USPs for sure, 3 USPs.
I'm guessing Fly just won his game, judging by the massive cheer that's come from the Warcraft area, but we don't know for sure. Anvik's just dropped Rita with that M4 that he bought.
He's been a menace there.
And he's got himself the frag onto Virgo. He's so low on health though. WNV are in real trouble though. This round could fall away from them very, very quickly. Moo is low on health, but gets the better of Savage. And now it's bombed down in the middle of the train yard with Small Boy and ZYZ huddled together, just coming out of that ladder room. They have to find a frag. Moo's got himself an AK for his trouble. As now he will finish off ZY. No, ZY will get out of there. Got no health to play with though.
By the skin of his teeth.
ZY gets the frag onto Anvik, the danger man. But there's 2 AK-47s now in circulation for the K23 side. There's one of them coming back to haunt them. ZY's going to have to deliver an ace, though anything is possible. I wouldn't put your house on it just yet. And that's why.
And Adrian just came down on top of him. I mean, Stuart, this is like it's like a crazy boxing match where both boxers are tired. They're on their last leg in the last round. They've dropped their guards and they're just punching each other. They're going toe-to-toe, winning round for round.
Valuev versus Hay, and the underdog wins.
Yeah.
Here we go. 5-2.
Deagles.
12-10. 4 to win it.
Lils and AKs on Chinese hands here.
Well, people seem to be winning their save rounds at the moment, so who knows what's going to happen. A Small Boy loses a lot of health, but is still standing. Beast, Anvik, and Nickel all taking a few nicks, but they've got the 2 frags, K23, and Moo finishes off onto ZY, Virgo, and Rita. Last 2 up. Get the frag onto the AWPer, and now have 4 more to find between the pair of them. Virgo makes that 3. Good headshot onto Nickel. The crowd surprisingly muted as Beast goes down. Virgo keeps us alive, and suddenly the game's afoot once more. Adrian and Anvik ready to dance the dance with Virgo and Rita 2-on-2 at 12-10. WNV not out of this yet. Unbelievably so. They've done the hard work, WNV. Can they now do the easy work? No, because he's run across a bomb site without any cover. Rita's there too late. Rita's down. This is they do the hard stuff, and then when the easy stuff comes along, they just throw it all away. I'm lost. Everything I've seen before counts for nothing.
What they should have done there is just plant the bomb at the bomb spot. He even knew where both of them were because they threw 2 grenades at him. Should have sat down, planted that bomb. They might have been able to edge out that round, which looked so won on behalf of K23 there. It was 4-on-2. Virgo brought it back, but it slipped away again. And here's a Glock save round from WNV, and they're heading towards the inner bomb site right now. Adren is pushed up, and he will connect soon. No, he won't, because they're charging Beast.
And here we go. Adrian is going to get himself right in the thick of things with a hat-trick of frags. WNV are 2 away from defeat here. And Moon is out, having lost 2-0 to Infi, the local hero. Unbelievable StarCraft scores for you. Stork is 1-0 up against Cole. I'm guessing that means they're not doing the StarCraft quarterfinal stage, but don't quote me on that. I know absolutely nothing. I've been sat here for the past 4 hours.
Back on weapons for WNV now.
This is their last round where they can make it winnable in 16. Here we go.
Virgo is sneaking towards the connector area. Gets caught by Anvik.
Anvik's been a real hero for them on CT side. Moo knows exactly where the man is up top. Small Boy's losing health as he goes. ZY gets himself the frag onto Anvik. They take down the danger man, and Moo misses his shot onto the top of that train. Follows up with a second mix. but Adrian comes up with the frag onto Rita. WNV have just ZY left on full health. Savage and Smallboy so low. They do have the bomb on Smallboy. Moo finally picks off Savage, and this is going to be it for K23. They're going to finish this one off unless ZY and Smallboy can get into that lower site, plant the bomb, kill 4 people, and dance the dance. Sounds easy.
Sounds easy. They only have one guy watching the inner side right now. They need to get down there and plant the bomb if they're going to stand a chance, right?
ZY's going towards that site. Fires off a shot and lets them all know exactly where he is. He's got one coming up onto his right that he doesn't know about. But that's Adrian. He's got Beast and Moo in the thick of things there. Adrian drops him. Oh, that's an assassination. Match point.
Yep, terrible play there by WNV. Smallboy needed to come down there and plant the bomb and stay with his teammate, or he needed to run all the way around the map and plant on the outer side, thus risking getting caught halfway, I guess. He did neither, and they got picked off one by one, and it's match point.
5 of them. And they bought what they can. They're ready to go.
Desperation for the Chinese here. Might be delight for Kazakhstan.
Never thought I'd hear that said. As here we go. Smallboy's going to go for it. Adrian flying in wait. They're coming inside. Adrian's going to have a whole host of players to shoot at. Just spray and pray, and he could land all 5. Here we don't go. As they wait for the nades. Thought about it. Now, here we... I'm waiting for it. I'm going to get it right on cue. I'm not going to get this wrong.
Well,
they're retreating. Oh, no. Oh, darn.
Well, good thing, though. They waited out the nades, which is smart if you're going to go on an inner rush. And it looks like, Stuart, are you ready?
Here we go. Savage is going to push through. Adrian's not there. And now they make their way forward. Beast is going to go down at the hands of Rita. Adrian gets in on the action with 2 frags. This could be it for K23. Adrian looks to finish it off in style. He's got 3. He's going to be denied the 4th by Virgo. Moo, Anvik and Nickel still standing. Moo on the prowl with that AWP, looking to stop any hopes of a comeback here. And ZY comes up with something. I do not believe it. Nickel is the last man standing against ZY. Can ZY be the hero when he was the villain for all those messes with the AWP on CT? He's one-on-one, 5 seconds to go. He's got to find Nickel. He does! He turns him at the end! Oh my goodness! Can you believe it? ZY has pulled it back. He's tried his hardest to miss, and yet somehow he's pulled us alive. 15-14. Remember, K23 wasted 6 match points on the second map. They've only got 5 to waste here.
And he gets the frag. 1 second left on the 23rd bullet, I think. Amazing spray there to take the round. 11 rounds for China, 15 still for K23, and this one is certainly not over.
But a full buy for K23 this time. They have a chance. Whew.
It looks like they're going for some sort of push through alley.
I thought you were going to stop at some form of push. It's like, oh, really? Here we go.
Yes, here we go, Stuart.
Some form of push. Up Ivy. Anvik's waiting for him, and Anvik's been a real hero.
As has Adren, which is probably why they're avoiding him this round. He took down 3 on the rush there to inner last round. He's been a menace.
He would have thought he'd done his job. Yeah. And he would have won the match.
You're absolutely right.
Here we push forward with 3 Chinese players now ready to make their exit from Ivy and into the site. Anvik's moved away from there, and he's coming back around now to shoot from the other side. He gets picked off first up. Nickel returns fire, but then goes down. WNV could do this. They're a man to the good. Can they get the bomb down? Moo's still alive with the AWP. Savage is going to go through the middle. Moo's gone down. Savage is in Z always whilst Rita puts the bomb down. Can Savage flank out Adren? Adren's 1-on-4. K23 will be forced into a save, but they've won the save round before. But it's going to happen. It's 15 rounds to 12, I think. I've just lost all understanding of Counter-Strike.
And the color of your face, Stuart, is no longer red. It's blue. Congratulations. 12 rounds for China. The crowd is chanting. And we have a save round, maybe?
We must do. Yes.
Nades.
No, an M4 for Nickel.
Yeah.
Orp.
Yep.
Oh,
No save
interesting.
round. They're
If
going
they-
for it.
If they lose it on this, then they'd have to save out to the final round.
Yep, you're right about that. Savage is making his way to inner here with some scattered support.
Beast is there. Adren's pushed on the inside alley. WNV have the wind in their sails. And remember, momentum has carried them through train. Can it carry them through here? You feel K23 are a confidence team. And they may not have much of that at the moment. WNV are all in on the lower site, which K23 don't know about yet. There are two players there, though, Adren and Beast.
And here we go.
Adren lining them up, Beast lining them up on the top. Adren gets the frag on the small boy on the inside. Bomb down. Savage returns fire onto Adren as they push forward. ZY looking over the top. They need to find Beast and they need to find him now. Moves made the quick rotation in towards the small site. Savage is getting out of there. He's going to try and flank if WNV can hold it long enough for him to get around there. Charging around through the other side. But ZY's in trouble. Rita and Savage so low on health. Both Virgo's gone. It's all going to be over shortly. ZY excellent frag. It's all on Savage now. This was a rubbish rotation. He took far too long. He should have stayed with the team. He's going to die.
That's it.
And WNV are out to K23. Their unorthodox strats finally was their undoing.
It caught up with them in the end.
A marathon match at what? 4 hours bang on.
4
11
hours.
o'clock to 3 o'clock. A great game. But the Chinese side are out. You can see K23 march on over towards their opponents, a shake of the hands.
And where do we even begin to sum this up, Stuart? It had everything.
Watch the replays.
Watch the replays. And we've also found a new flashbang on Inferno, apparently.
So, 16-14 on Dust. Then, overtime, double overtime on Train. Or was it? Yeah, double overtime on Train. Won by WNV, but interrupted for a half an hour match controversy, which WNV called, citing a new flashbang on Inferno that neither of us knew about. Then, Train, all history of Train went out the window for K23 to win
and progress into round of 8 here in Chengdu, China.
Coming up next, it's Dungeon and Fighter. Korea versus Japan. Uranium, Hwangjum versus Clay. I'm sure I got that pronunciation wrong. Been a great game of Counter-Strike. Dungeon and Fighter is coming up next. BSL, you can sum us up and take us out because I have to take a break, so I've got Dungeon and Fighter next.
Yep.